Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and in today's Hermitcraft episode, we finally got our third installation piece ready to go in the art museum, submitted by excellent and amazing talented creator Brendan Adkins, who is one of the people who made the Children's Hour of Knowledge and used to play with me on the Work and Draft server. Really funny guy. Really excited to see what he's got for me, but because this is somebody from off of the Hermitcraft server sending this in, we unfortunately cannot just have him come on the server and build it. I've got to actually install it here myself. Now, I know the materials. He basically provided me with a world save full of the materials and the actual sculpture, and then I'm going to recreate what he sent me on Hermitcraft from his plans. Now, one thing about this sculpture is it's going to be 7x7, and it's going to be really, well, actually, the base of the sculpture is 7x7 in glowstone. So we're going to go get some glowstone in a bit. But first thing we got to do is really kind of get some sort of stairs down here until we're at a point where we could actually fit a 7x7 thing, right? Now, to fit a 7x7 sculpture, you got to have at least maybe 11x11 space here. So we're going to just kind of keep hewing this down because to the wall from here, we got one. Dang it, I need markers for this. I'm really bad with block spacing. So let's say that we call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so from here to here, that is like 12. And then if we wanted to go out this way, is if we went from this corner to this corner, is that 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we're not hurting for space. We're going to be coming pretty close. It's a pretty tall sculpture, so it might be starting to hit the base of the sea cow bay sign if we're not careful. I'm kind of wondering if I should put it all the way down here more and then cut inward. So if I clear out this space prodigiously, let's go ahead and, like, I'll put in the actual stairs later with the same sandstone and, red sandstone setup as the other ones. But yeah, so if we just kind of start cutting down in here, because this thing is so tall, we're definitely going to have to go a good ways down. And I'm thinking if I go all the way down to the floor here, I don't want to be smacking into that base either. This is, we're going to have to verify that we have enough height. We might need to dip, below the surface of the sand here, which is going to be an interesting idea. I hadn't really thought about, like, what the gallery would look like if I were to dig lower, but now I might not have any choice, so we'll see how that goes. Also, there's kind of an oncoming storm for you Doctor Who fans out there that is, like, rolling toward Nashville right now at a slick 50 miles per hour. So if I suddenly stop the recording, it might be because I was electrocuted for playing a video game in a thunderstorm, or I just decided, you know what, it's a good time to stop the recording and unplug everything. Now, realistically, if you're seeing this video and you are not my wife or somebody who is, like, going through my things from my estate, then I probably survived the thunderstorm. I just want to explain up front that if there's a sudden transition, that might be the root cause. Okay, so we're going to rip through this floor here like there's no tomorrow because, you know what, I don't really do great with calendars. I'm assuming there's a tomorrow, but, like, I haven't checked. Let's go ahead and wipe out this excess sand. Boom, we are just plowing through this like it's snow, and we are a snowplow. That is a good analogy, because that's what we have time for. So, I might want to have the stairs curve, like, inward some here, or something. So then, if the stairs curve, yeah, because we're going to need this floor space for the sculpture itself. So we might need to rip out more of this whole part here and just kind of have this transition this way. Oh, hello, a loud thunderstorm. You just keep doing your thing. Like, you know, you storm like nobody's watching. Yeah, see, that's a funny thing, because storm watches are like the American word for, like, rain spotting, or whatever the British call it. I don't know. Not British. Do not speak the language. Like, they're all like, you want a cuppa? And I'm like, I don't know what that is. It comes up a lot in Doctor Who, so I should probably know by now, but I do not. Okay, so that's a subtle subtle transition to push this way. Not maybe going to be sufficient for the, just because a 7x7 piece in the middle here, like it's going to be, let's assume I want to have it far enough away from the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, you know, that's a little tight with the walls. That's still one too close. So if I 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, actually, no, that's not going to touch. Okay. So, like, I could theoretically set it in this right here. Terrified by the oncoming storm. Like all the Daleks. But that's okay. Okay, so I think I got enough of this dug out. If you imagine me moving this 7x7 grid, like, more into the center of here, then we're pretty okay. I might even go back in once I get the thing built out and wipe out some of this and add a little bit more walkway, but core concept, we have a 7x7 space that's going to work well for us. Now, unfortunately, there's some things that we need that we don't have right now. We need to go get 49 glowstone for the base and 49 glowstone for the top. Now, I don't know if you know a lot about glowstone, but I don't just keep it lying around usually. Like, that's not just the sort of thing. Oh, hey, somebody actually bid on this. Cub fan. Where was I? Redstone, glowstone, everybody know stone. Let's go stone to the nether, because there's not going to be enough glowstone just lying around in my inventory for me to easily manufacture the things I'm going to need. Yeah, I do not have any glowstone here, in fact, and I need a great quantity of it. So, what we are going to have, we do have some of the materials I need already. So, we're not completely starting from scratch on this project, but we are starting from negative 98 glowstone, which is twice 49, if you want to multiply in the British manner. Or, as the British would say, if you would like to double 49, it would be twice 49. Right, I'm gonna go get a cuppa and watch Doctor Who. I hear there's gonna be Daleks. Now it's getting a little Scottish, a little too Scottish. I need to transition back to the more, this is still Scottish, I think, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I should do a little, I need to get a Welsh accent. Everybody thinks the Welsh are very serious, and no one takes me seriously. Where'd the portal go? There was, like, literally a portal right here. Okay, dang it. Isuma sent out a memo because, you know, we live in the future, and so we send memos about this stuff, saying that he had moved the brown portal, and I did not think it was important enough to read. So, did he move it into the middle of his base? Because that's a very Isuma thing to do. This is Isuma's shop. Is there now, like, a portal in the basement of it? Yep. Oh, man. See, this is why I don't have to read the memo. I'm inside the British people's heads. That's why I'm so good at their accents, too. Clearly. Okay. So, now that we are in the nether, we need to find a place that has glowstone, and then we need to abscond with it. Okay, wow. This place has really kind of grown in the last few weeks. I've been off at PAX, obviously, which I probably said a million times, so you don't need to hear more of that. I'm going to go this way. So we know the end portal is this way. I haven't actually been to the end since my untimely demise and ghostly resurrection, so I'm kind of curious to check it out, but I know realistically that's not going to be a good way to, get glowstone. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do instead, remember those potions of swiftness I've had in my hotbar this entire time, anticipating a ludicrous run through the nether? Well, they've arrived. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to follow this tunnel a long ways, because I don't think anybody's really gone down here other than to go to the end, right? So parts of the nether that have been otherwise unexplored or nether looked. Okay, so there's the old tunnel. Okay, so let's follow this tunnel. So folks come down here. They're going to the end, right? They're just like, in the end. And then I'm like, oh, hey, dang it. Okay, there's a ladder here. So maybe other people did have the same idea to go get all the glowstone. Dang it. This was my brilliant glowstone-related plan with my 13 torches and no other real good ideas. I was planning to, you know, come down here. Dang it. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is make this look more visible because I'm going to need to find it again. Then the second thing I'm going to do is, do I have a silk touch on any of these? Okay, no. Then the second thing I'm going to do is collect a bunch of glowstone dust and reassemble it into proper glowstone. Because that is how missions go. You have an objective, and then you achieve it, right? It's real simple. Did somebody come through here and just wipe out all the glowstone? Okay, good. I see some very far away over there in the distance. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pillar here made of cobble that goes this way. I need to make an arrowhead pointing toward where I'm actually going. Yeah. Thank you, Aghast, for scaring me, but I know you're not anywhere near me. Okay, behind the pillar. Okay, next problem. And we shoot the ground so we don't accidentally hit the ghast again. Okay, great. Look, we might even be able to recover some of them ghast tears or whatever. Hey, yeah, there we go. I can make healing potions with those. I hear those are great for when you're fighting the end dragon. Which I actually still need to do. That's a good point. I need to get properly kitted up and fight the end dragon. So that I can have an elytra. Because I hear that they are elytra. Boogie woogie woogie. Dang it, I am not going to have enough cobblestone to really do this effectively. I'm going to have to grab a bunch of netherrack. Or reclaim a bunch of cobblestone as I go. Which is perilous in and of and by itself. So, we're just going to hope nobody nudges us off a bridge, that there's no invisible iskles on the server. Oh no, just invisible Good Time with Star, Wells Knight, and Cub Fan. Okay, well, luckily, they are not known for wanton invisible romps through the nether at all hours of the day. They usually only do that like first thing in the morning for exercise. So I should be in the clear, relatively speaking. But, you know, when everything is relative, nothing is, so we gotta be careful. Actually, I'm not sure that that's how that works, like, relatively speaking. But let's go ahead and just grab all this. We only need 49 of these. No, twice 49. Double it. Scratch that, double it. Okay. So, of course, anything that falls into the flames below will be indefinitely lost. Or definitely lost. I guess both work. You know, that's one of the great things about being in the nether, is that, you know, meaning loses all meaning to such degree that it has additional meaning. It's kind of one of those, like, Lovecraftian things, you know. Your sanity is gone, but then, like, you know, there's no words for how insane you are, but then there's extra words, and then you don't know which one to use, because that's, like, another sign of your insanity. And then everything gets dark. Okay, so let's count these down. 16, 29. Okay, so we are about a third of the way to our goal, and we are going to want to reclaim as much of this as we can without digging straight down to a cliff. Okay. So here we go. Now that we've got those, let's try and find some other outcroppings that might be a little less perilous, although I'm guessing that since there was a ladder down over here, anything that's less perilous has already been discovered and or emptied. I mean, there's a lot of ivory, or whatever this is called. Celery. Dang it, I know this word. Let me go pick some up. Which one's my fortune pick? Wait, they're both fortune... Okay, this one's fortune 3. Quartz. It's quartz. It's not ivory. You don't make elephants out of it. Oh, you could make elephants out of it. Quartz elephants. That'd be real classy. Okay. So, let's go ahead here and claim some of that, even though we don't need it for this project. You know, nothing like clogging your inventory for absolutely no reason. Dang it. And I'm getting a lot of levels, which worries me, because anytime I get a lot of levels, I usually die, and then I'm angry that I died with so many levels. Okay. Somebody's just wiping out all the glowstone all through here. Okay, so this was maybe a bad choice for a first choice. But you know what? We don't, like, make bad choices and then stand by them. What we do is we make bad choices, reap all the possible rewards we can from them, and then we retreat. So we're going to go ahead and grab all this extra free quartz around here before somebody gets the idea to come out to the end portal to get quartz, the same way they did to come out to the end portal to get glowstone. And we are going to find a different place that we can harvest a bunch of glowstone that nobody else has thought of. Because clearly I'm playing on a server with a bunch of really smart people and Asuma, and I need to make sure that I outthink them whenever I get the chance by digging straight up into lava in the nether. Let's reformat that plan and just keep going this way. Okay, here we are. Also, I'm not really calling Asuma not intelligent. He's just in a class of all of his own. Like X-Men First Class. Man, I watched a lot of superhero movies this weekend because my wife was away. And when I say a lot, like, I don't know if Jurassic World counts as a superhero movie, but I did watch Thor, Captain America the First Avenger, Deadpool, Thor the Dark World, and then I guess Jurassic World. So all of those except for Jurassic World are probably superhero movies. I don't know. And I watched a lot of the Magic School Bus. The weather this weekend has just been terrible. So I've been looking for stuff to watch with my kid. Of those, really only the Magic School Bus was appropriate. The rest of those were not good choices for a small child. So I recommend against them. Jurassic World at the beginning, she's like, hey, you know, Daddy, what you watching? Can I watch this? I'm like, no, this is for me. You got your show on over there. And, you know, she's like, well, you know, this has kids in it, and they look like they're at a zoo or something. I like zoos, you know, this seems cool. And, you know, so the movie's fine for the first 20 minutes, and then it gets absolutely horrifying. So, like, not recommended for toddlers. There's just a pro tip for you. Wait, can I use the end portal to get back faster? Wait. So I can jump in from here to this thing, and then I can go back out if I don't look at any Endermen first. And then this is, oh man, I'm so smart. I'm really good at Minecraft. So then I gotta find, where do you jump in to leave? Okay, it's up there. Okay. So everybody just be really cool for a minute. Nobody look at the Enderman, okay? Man, this stairwell, like, you know, I don't want to say it's not really sound. Also, where does this go? There's no way this actually takes me to the exit. Dang it. Okay, it does not. So we've established that much. Stairwell does not take us to the exit. Is the exit just, like, right in the middle? Oh, there it is. Okay. Everybody be cool. I'm just over here being cool about fire safety, guys, you know, and other assorted things that people are cool about. You know, no bigs. Woo! And I beat Hermitcraft. So now I'm back at my house, where I can make sure that I didn't just, like, have a whole bunch of glowstone in a box somewhere, because I'll be really disappointed. Okay. Well, I did have 3 glowstone here, so we're up to 32. We are 1/3 of the way to our goal, and I think that I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. And then over the course of this week, we're going to explore more of the Nether. We're going to build our really cool sculpture sent by Brendan Adkins, and hopefully we'll do a little bit of other building. I got some ideas for my farm, and I got some ideas for the library in the White District. Not sure if I'm going to get time for those, but something to look forward to. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.